Hello, welcome back. Last time, Ganondorf blazed a trail through the beginning of the game. It didn't actually clear a palace, but got the means to continue. So I have a Triforce icon there because this is a second quest. Save file. Why all my items look dark? Didn't I get some of those? I guess all of... Wait, what? Start skills. Oh no, that's the starting settings, I understand. Where's the... whatever. Don't worry about it. That's not the full set of items then. I did get some. I got a hammer that I immediately forgot about. I got a raft. And I got a power bracelet. By the way, as I said, I'll be playing as a variety of characters, so let's see who catches my eye today. Gamelon Zelda, Mike Jones, Wolf Link, sure, always catches my eye. Overworld Link! Some of these I might just sample for a brief moment. What? Oh, right, I'm in costume here. Okay, well this won't... Doing things here won't be a good showcase. So let me just pick somebody to play as. I don't know who that is. I feel like I should know who that is, but I can't place it. Let's play as Scribbles today. Sure. Gotta do it at some point. Oh, I see, I have the mask. Ah, it's using the mask graphics that I would use at, what was Dragmire Town called? Was it just Dragmire? Or did it have a different name that I'm forgetting? Ooh, I went into your door as it was closing. I don't know why I saved there. Oh boy. I'm this character. That's fine. It's gonna be weird. It'll be a little different when I get out of town. Alright, so passage opened. Not among the items that I have is the candle, so I don't wish to do Death Mountain at the moment. Death Mountain in the dark, it's something I could do if I had to, but I know I'm not going to be required to since, good for you, since, I have the darkness difficulty set to 0. Masters in Woods, End of River, right, I already talked to... Master? Why do you call Bagu Master, I wonder? Mirror in the Cemetery, I can do that much here, I think, at least. And this minigame is here, yeah, so what even is this character? Scribbles! 60p to play target game, let's do it. Oh, the mask is here. Okay. Right, this is second quest, so that's an item in the pool, of course. Ah, target game, this one's really good. Also can give me a pattern that I just feel like I can't do anything with, but I do need to remember. Birds can safely go through me, and I can get them on the other side. Whoa, almost missed, but I was able to turn around mid-stab. Let's save it. Okay, a lot's coming at me at once. Yeah, and I missed one. That was not impossible, certainly. I could have done that. I don't know what to do with all of this, though. That was a lot. Alright, I get a bag. 50, so I lost 10. Let's try again. Yes. There's a start button I have to press to activate that. Alright, you know what? I've already had enough of this character sprite. Yeah, some of them are not going to get a full session. Also, some of them clearly take themselves more seriously than others, and this one is not one of those. Ah, dang it! Alright, well, can I at least get all but one? How about that? So it's 30 total. Okay, I got 29. Here is my prize. Right, I have to, take off my mask here because otherwise I won't be able to stab. So let's take this moment to see Overworld Link. Okay, this is very silly. I wonder what his in disguise sprite is supposed to be. I can't really tell. Oh, the ducking. The ducking is pretty good. It is interesting, like, how hard it is to judge sometimes, really. How quickly an object will get to another object at the speed it's moving. Yeah, wow, that was just too many at once. Okay. Gotta make a plan so fast, so another 27. Alright. Try again. Alright, someone else will try this. How about... Right, the other ones that I probably only want to play as for a very short moment. Okay, so this one I would put in that category because I played an entire ROM hack as this character. Sorry, did I... Am I seeing this right? Amida Link, yes, that's the one. Amida's Curse, so yeah. Watch that LP if you want to see this character spite some more. I'll just give him a brief little look here. I don't get a sword beam here, and I don't know if... Well, I mean, since I don't get one, it's not relevant whether it would hit this bird type or not. Oh, I almost missed that. Okay, I gotta focus here. Okay. Part of me wishes this pattern was fixed, because I feel like if I fail it, I want to try the same challenge again. But instead I get a random one that just happens to be kinder to me, so I guess that's fine. That's how the game is set up. It's okay. But yeah, I feel like I just was not pressured as hard during that... Look at that face! as I was during some of the others. Alright, let's pick somebody I'll be comfortable playing as for the rest of the day. So let's just kind of go in order. So Gamelon Zelda is today's actual sprite. Got a Lizalfo's head, that's fun. And some other head, I don't know what that mask is. It's funny how the... Wait. I'm Townfolk, I talked to Bagu. No! I didn't get the note! I got the hammer from him! Right, I talked to Bagu. But he didn't give me his permission. That has to be found on a piece of paper in a dungeon somewhere or something. Okay, so I cannot go to the cemetery or Death Mountain. Unless I get there from the back way... Okay, I might be able to go all the way around the back, but once again I would want the candle for that. Okay, let's explore. What do you have to say? Right, of course. Okay, so, I did that. So I have a hammer that I forgot about so promptly. Let's use it on some of those boulders I walked past that are actually boulders and not, power bracelet pushables. Ding! I can also chop trees if I wish. Right, got the 1 out of 1 there. This cave that leads to Midoro Palace doesn't have anything... Oh, something's wrong with the overworld. It looks normal, so I didn't notice, but I'm trying to play in this mode, which does not stick for whatever reason. Oops. Whoa! Back to how you were. Gotta turn that one every time. Halloween was remembered, but not the alternate overworld. And last time Halloween was resetting itself. Okay, so, a piece of heart, that's nice. Oops. Right, I did not end up randomizing those. So what's in here? Red jar, I'll leave it where it is. Yeah, that one's not in the shuffle. What's this cave? It's dark. I could deal with it dark, probably, but honestly, I'd rather not. Darkness difficulty is 0, so I won't be required to. Well, this cave's gonna be dark too. So actually, yeah, anything I can do with the hammer that's not going to the Mido location probably won't be, yeah. If I don't want to deal with darkness, which I kinda don't, then that's not the way to go. Let's go to Mido then. Okay, so... not as many places open as I thought, except... never mind, I have a raft. So lots of places are open, that's fine. So let's check Mido first. And then there's a thing or two in the graveyard. I think just one, actually. Dead town of Mito. Show me your haunted house. Okay. Dot dot dot. I guess I'll take a little tiny bit of healing. You have a question mark. Flute took the place of a key. Okay. So in some palace. Ask Heir of Rudo about the palace. Yep. I haven't been to what counts as Rudo, have I? Have I? Kid says what? Going trick-or-treating, of course. Oh, this is where that fairy is. Right. I'm remembering you in a different place because that was Wario's save file. Yeah, this... Okay, right. Wario got stuck here. I remember now. I do not have a jump spell. It's in a forest town, which is very far away. But I have the raft. I have the hammer. All I need is flute or boots. EO flower here. Alright. Question mark. Raft lies in some old ruins. I got the raft out of some old ruins, I guess. Okay. Because I do have it. Some old ruins. Was it in Parapa Palace? I forget. Anyway, so all travel in West Hyrule is open now. That's great. So anything else in Mido? No, nothing. Alright, so Mido didn't have much to do. It has two checks. I need the EO flower and I need the jump spell. Right, that's what's going on. I don't remember if sword techniques were randomized. Was there a setting about that? I don't think there was, so I think they'll always be in their normal locations, maybe? Right, I need Book of Medora and spells. Right, so new ciphertext. That's clearly randomized. Sword is in Maze Isle Palace. Got it, alright. Here's a sparkle. Zelda has a thin little stabby sword. That's not the grave with the clue. Whoa, so much fire. I'm used to having a good shield that can extinguish those, but currently I don't. Alright, so I could go into... It'd be dark and required a fairy spell that I don't have, so there's no point in falling down going toward the Island Palace. And there is something here. What's this? Is that a spot that I never found? It's gonna be a pea bag, right? Because that totally didn't show up on my map. No, I was here, and it's the candle! Oh, well that opens up a lot of things. Cool. She's so smiley. Very happy. Alright, so, candle. That means I can totally go backward through Death Mountain. You know what? I'm right next to it. Might as well. See how far I get. I don't have a jump spell, so there is at least one check I will not be able to do. Oh, and my heart container count is very low. I am at life 5, but that only goes so far when I have only 48 units. 3 times 16 units. Alright, so cave is here. I can go into the river, though, and do some things, right? No, not from here, but from there. Before I forget, because I tend to. Well, now, hold on. Where does this... Does this lead all the way to the... I thought I was under the bridge. Am I? Where am I? Now I'm under the bridge. Right, okay. This is just a secret slime. That water's moving pretty fast. I'm probably gonna die here. I did, yes. Okay. Well, I think this... All the jumps I can see on screen can be done without a jump spell, but boy, that Octorok! That is a trained assassin. Also, I mean, they're not easy. Gamble Ring here would be pretty inconvenient, but too bad. Just don't miss a jump then. Well, That's not what happened. Alright, that's fine. Let's just not go there. I did actually save in Mido. Hey! Making that a useful action. Neat. Okay. Let's wait on Jump Spell for doing that, or at least a few extra lives, maybe. And you know what? Since I'm no longer closest to Death Mountain, I'm gonna go to some other dark caves first. Don't have any reason to go to the Jump Gate Cave, the one between Ruto and ZALiA. So I guess I just won't. This route did not require that. There aren't any items in there, right? I'm pretty sure. But if I went there, I could see now. 200. So there's another cave that was not blocked by a boulder, right near here. What else is dark? Ah, I could fight the secret slime in Parapa Palace now. I feel like I might as well not. Because I'll be coming back there anyway once I find another 1 key. And at that time I can fight the slime. I don't think Candle unlocks anything else. What I need is keys to open 2 doors, and one of them just has a pea bag, so really I only need one key. I can skip the other one if I wish. I probably will feel compelled to do it for completion. That's a magic fragment, right? The Water of Life is not in this game, so I don't need to get confused about its sprite with a magic container. It's an eel flower instead. I do not have any clues about where that might be. Yeah, magic is what I'm really finding myself short on. I guess I could go to Midoro Palace right now. I don't wanna. Let's do Death Mountain. So, in the back way, and... No, hang on, I have a hammer. There's one more cave to explore. In that swamp. Right, yeah, no life refills, except from fairies and townspeople. I could probably force a fairy to spawn, but that, I mean... When I'm trying to make it happen, it just doesn't really happen. Let's go for the one in the forest next to the Jump Check Cave. Just to stop this infernal beeping. Since it's right here. Muck, muck, muck. Whoop. Thank you, fairy. Alright, so, cave. Pow. And here is what? This is where the EO flower would have been. Who knows, maybe it still is. That was fun. The amount of damage I'm taking here is not enough to be worth casting Protect. I did actually consider it, given the likelihood of damage. Okay. You know what? Let's do it here. This is just sensible. Ah! Okay. It may have saved me. Whoops! It definitely saved me. For only so long, though. Okay. So double red Diener. Now I have a full life bar and only have to fight one of them. Alright, that's fine. Let me take you seriously. And an orange. Whoopsie. I didn't take you seriously and I should have. Oh, I need jump here. This is a jump check. Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that without jump or fairy. Okay. Come back with jump or fairy. That is fine. Gotta go through this surprisingly nasty room again. That's okay. So that's a requirement that does not exist in the original NES game. There's no spot in this cave that asks me to have one of those spells. Newly added in this version. I actually could use that. Alright, so back way into Death Mountain, because the front way doesn't work because I haven't gotten Bagu's note yet. And we'll try that again. Alright, so on this bridge I do have to fight a red Daira, and I did not stop to refill my health as I should have. It's okay. I'm capable, if I take it seriously. And yeah, I will not take the detour to ZALiA River this time. That's its own whole thing, and there's jumps involved and stuff. Although, right, I can't actually go all the way up the river. But yeah, gotta wait for jump before that. Gonna need to start making a list of things that are waiting on me having the jump spell. There's already quite a lot. Yep. Right, Death Mountain music. 0 out of 1 in that cave. That's the one that has the jump spell check, I recall. Probably. I could not actually tell you which overworld tile it is, but it does feel like it's somewhere in that area, so that's probably it. What? I jumped too early. Whoopsie. Well done, Octorok. Yeah, pretty high kill count on those creatures today. Ding. There we go, that's better. Alright, so there's something there in the water which I can't get to yet. This will be these boys. Okay, so I'm actually kind of in some danger here. I'm gonna cast Protect. Blue Goria is dangerous enough at this level. Didn't take damage, but I coulda. Hammer Cave. How well will I handle the Hammer Cave? Well, we're gonna find out. There's a slime here. Oh, I'm gonna fight it. Let's do it now. Wow, the jump didn't jump. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're one of the fancy fire-spitting ones, right? Well, dang, I messed up. But I got you stuck and just stabbed. That worked out. You didn't spit any fire at me. I think you had the potential to, because all the ones that move like that, I expect to. Next level up is life, right? Yes, it says up there, the little heart icon. Whoops! I misjudged your jump. I should have cast Protect before I ate that. No, too bad. That... I'm surprised that worked. So Orange Daira actually has a, threatens me in a way that Red does not, because he just axes as soon as he's on screen. The red one waits. Yeah, so orange one is just, oh hey Boots. Oh, hey Boots. This means I can get the jump spell. I have everything I need to reach New Kasuto. Neat! Okay. Like, there's a lot of items required, but it gave me all of them in specific. Neat. Okay. So I should be able to get the jump spell. I guess routing like that is the only way that the jump spell could be in such a late town. Like, I have to get all these items early because jump is required for so many things. Alright, there we go. One or two more? Two more, I think. Not on the screen. Jump unlocks a lot of stuff. One of which is downstab. I wonder if, like, upstab and downstab are shuffled with each other. How many Dairas are in this screen? I mean, you I don't have to worry about. Does this open up? Yeah, this is the hammer screen. Okay, and you are no problem. It's a key! Key 5. Palace 5 is not going to be for a while. Well, that's not necessarily true. I don't know what's on the ocean, but I could go to the palace on the ocean. The palace that is in the location of the palace on the ocean. Since I have everything it takes to get there now. Alright, so I think, since I don't have the jump spell yet and I'm about to... I always forget if there's anything at all over here. There are 2 checks in here. I got them both. There's nothing over to the left. And yet, I feel the need to go anyway. Just for my honor. What does the screen actually look like? It's a red jar. Well, you know what? I can at least refill my magic, which now I no longer need, so never mind. You will stay there for the next adventurer. That makes sense as a prize. Back off from the hammer room to get a refill to be able to survive a little better on your way in. Normally you would have just gotten the life spell and be able to actually use it there. This cave is kinda long as caves in this game go, so you might be worn down at that point. Yep. Good place for a red jar. I just always forget it's there and I beeline for the hammer itself instead. So I don't get the benefit. I did that super wrong. And the loader was in my way, so I could not get my stab on in the right place. That's fine. Alright, one more thing here. That check mark's purple. Key 2, alright, might be relevant if Midoro Palace is Midoro Palace. Whoopsie. So now, I can go into this cave. What stops me from going deeper into it? I don't have the boulder circle clues, and now I know they seem to be randomized per playthrough, it seems like. So volcano, there's a barrier I can't cross here, and what's to the right? A cliff that is a return from something. What's that a return from? I'm not actually sure. So I will see what would be a link doll here, and I'll see what the item is. I should at least check. It's a 1 key. Oh, that's important. Could I go to the volcano now? I think it might be possible. I have 1 life left. The 1 counts. So I can die once more before I game over, right? It's like different per screen? In both of these places it says 1. Or it was in the original version of this game. I don't really want to go all the way backward through Death Mountain. I'm gonna try and wait for a jump spell. But noted that a thing I specifically need is in the volcano. You know what? Speaking of jump spell, let's see if I can zip over there and get it. Because I think it's just a matter of walking to, well? Yes, the forest town. Do I know it's in the forest town location? I don't think I know that. But no, the hint refers to the overworld location, not the actual locale when I step into the town. So whatever is in the new Kasuto location has jump, I think I know? Not totally sure I have understood all of that correctly, but if I have, then I'm about to get that spell. Redaira, this screen. Watch me not cast Protect and die because of it. Alright, that was that. Oh, okay, so the 1 did not count. Got it. I keep what I got, right? Like, it doesn't reset item progress. What did I get in there? I forget, but I think whatever I had, I still have. Alright, can I just super quick get to New Kasuto and have a jump spell? I think so. Gonna ignore everything else along the way, including what's in the Nabaru spot. Except, I'm gonna step in there real quick and, just see what the town is. But I kinda just want the 1 thing right now. This is... Rotting Town of Nabaru. Sure. I see a chimney up there. Does that make this Darunia? Maybe. I don't know. So right, I have boots, I have power bracelet, I have hammer. Whoa, levers do 1,000,000 damage. What? Okay. So... that's surprisingly dangerous. Well, again, I just don't have the life for what I'm doing. I guess let's start this chain since I'm here. I was literally walking right over this, so might as well. Andrew of Roru. What counts as Roru? Was Roru Roru? Or was it another place? No, I just want the one thing. I'll go treasure hunting later. Although, is this spell gonna have a requirement I don't meet for it? I didn't think that far ahead. Well, we're about to find out. 0 out of 4. Evil Town of Kasuro. You are the one who says I deserve your help. So they'll give me an item. Question mark. Glove is on a sandy island. I do not have the glove. Sandy island. Whale Isle, maybe? Could be. I guess it could also be... You would tell me the name of the palace if it was in the Island Palace, I think. Yeah, so I'm thinking Whale Isle instead of the Mook of Bedora. Flower is a fairy's reward, hey, so we know what the flower is. Okay. But I have to go to North Ruto Mountains, which requires jump spell, I think. Right, you're magic refiller. I guess I'll eat your candy. You'll have something to say. What's this building? Fireplace for Wise Man, I think? Check it out! There's the jump spell. That's what I was here for. So yeah, no special requirements. Good stuff. Tell me about boulders. 7th is southwest. Alright. Great. And there's 2 more things here? I don't know Enigma, so I can't get them. Well, I can't get at least 1. Hi. The meat is in a swamp cave. Okay. So that's what I... This thing! 1001. Come back with more P. Alright, 1001 for That would actually give me a magic container. That's important. Alright, 1001P come to New Kasuro. And yeah, I can go to the outskirts, but... Pendant took the place of a key, good to know. But yeah, I don't know Enigma, so I can't summon the thing here. Alright, that's fine. Okay, but I have the jump spell. That uncorks many, many things. I'll put together my notes of what I need those for before next time so I can be organized about it, because that would help me. Werewolf just walking the streets. Hey, you. You stand out. I want to talk to you. Hug. Now you have a much more spherical form. So, save lady. Tell me about your haunted house. You're all drenched in blood or something. Alright. So, next time using jump spell and stuff.